Hey everyone, Melissa Wick here. Welcome and thank you so much for joining me today. This is a full yoga practice where we will be inviting in the theme of trust. So trust in ourselves, trusting in the process. You'll find some maybe challenging shapes, some arm balances, some core work, some strengthening. We'll be doing some pranayama, some breath work just to move through any stuck, heavy, stagnant energy. So we're peeling back the layers to come back home to ourselves, to this place of our inner knowing, our inner trust, and trusting our intuition. So it is accessible to all levels. There are modifications along the way, but in honor of trust, trust in your own body, listen to it. So if you like these videos, please subscribe to the channel. If you like the practices, tell your friends, share it, thumbs up. If you'd like to continue to support free yoga, please consider becoming a patron on my Patreon page. All of that information is below in the description. So let's get into something comfortable where we can move in and possibly sweat in, and let's get started. Let's begin today seated. So I invite you to sit up your hips on a prop, maybe a block or a bolster, a couple pillows. Any seat that is comfortable for you. If we sit up on something, it just allows more ease for our hips and some more length in the spine so we can stay relaxed. You can take your shoulders up, back, and down. Give yourself a little wiggle from side to side, maybe removing the flesh. Anything you like to do to find your spot here. Your palms could be facing down or up. If you want to give your thighs a little massage here, sometimes that's really comforting to finding your intentional beginning shape. So if it's comfortable for you, you can close your eyes or just soften your gaze down. Find a tall spine, but not too rigid. A relaxed awareness is welcomed. We're going to invite in the theme of trust for this practice. So we'll take 3 collective cleansing breaths together to arrive. So fully inhale, let your belly and chest expand. And exhale, let it go. All the air out. Inhale, fully in. Exhale, sigh it out. Let it go. One more. Fully inhale. Release, let it go. Relax the breath, relax the jaw. And arrive here exactly as you are. Return to the natural rhythm of your breath. And relax the energy behind your eyes. And if you are going through any uncertainty in your life, or you're in the depths of the unknown, just know that it is okay to not be okay. And it is also okay to be okay. What is alive in you right now? Paying attention to that and welcoming it all without judgment. And set the intention here to make your breath as smooth and as even as possible. Breathing in and out through the nose. And the breath isn't forceful. Keep it natural, just allowing it to inflow and outflow. Inviting in a sense of ease and calm. Trust that you are exactly where you need to be. And learning to trust yourself is a commitment that you are worthy of. It is your greatest gift to you, because it's you and you forever. Yes, there are and will be others, but the number one relationship is with yourself. So trust yourself. Trust your intuition. And trust the yoga. You're welcome to keep your eyes closed, staying tethered to your breath. We're going to invite in some opening for the neck, so you can release your chin down. You can start by making U shapes from one ear to one shoulder, or if it's safe, you can explore all the way around in a circle. If you're going one way, change the direction. Back to center. We're going to start to move our torso clockwise. So take yourself to the left, and we're going to bring our hands to our thighs or knees, and your chest will come forward as you come forward. It's your inhale, open your chest. As you go over to the right, you can start to curl in, make a C shape, draw your shoulders in as you go back, and then back to the left. Forward, inhale. Over to the right, exhale, and then back. So make this more intuitive, trusting your body. You can make it as big or as small as you'd like. You can get your neck into it, your hips, your shoulders. There is no right or wrong. Just simply awakening the spine, syncing our breath to movement, dropping into our bodies. Reverse your direction, just go the opposite way. Okay, finishing off your last circle, come back to center. If you want to change the cross of your legs, you can if you want. On the inhale, we're going to sweep the arms up. On the exhale, we'll take the left hand down to the ground. Right arm's going to reach up and over. Ground down through your right sit bone and really reach through your right fingers, softening the shoulders away from the ears. Your chest stays open. Breathe and expand into your right side body. Inhale, both arms sweep up. Lift the sides of your waist, and exhale, right hand down, left arm up and over. Ground down to the left sit bone. Reach through the left fingers. Breathe into your left lung. Inhale, both arms reach up. Exhale, take the hands behind you, interlace the fingers. Draw the shoulders onto the back, extend your elbows. Inhale, open the chest. Your chin could stay level. If you want to bare the throat, you can. Stay safe in your neck. Breathe into your heart. Release. Take the hands in front of you, interlace them, palms face you, and then push the knuckles away from you. Round, tuck your chin in. Make a C shape with your spine, nose in. A couple breaths in the back of the heart, the upper back, back of the neck. Good. Tall spine, push the palms away. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, syncing your breath with your arms as they lower down. Good. We'll open up in the forearms and the wrists a little bit. Extend your right hand forward, palm up. Take your left hand, place it on your fingers and start to extend the fingers toward your body, palm facing away, and extend the elbow as much as it feels okay for you. So gentle opening in the forearm, the wrist. Good, release. Flip the palm down, and then a gentle push with the palm facing toward you. Opposite stretch. You might feel it on the top of your forearm, maybe the top of your hand. Release, other side. Left palm up, press your right hand onto the fingers, push the palm away, extend your elbow. Relax the shoulders, relax any gripping in your thighs. And then flip palm down, gentle push the palm down and in toward you. Good, release. Take your hands, interlace the fingers, draw the palms together, and nice and slow you're going to make a figure 8 motion here with the hands. So the palms stay glued together, you're just rolling through the wrists and exploring the whole full range of your wrist capsules. Just warming them up. We will be doing a couple arm balances, so we want to make sure we're nice and warm. And then reverse the figure 8. Might be a little weird at first, but find the flow. Okay, release. Now we're going to shake everything out. No right or wrong, just shake it all. You can exhale out of the mouth. Shaking is an excellent way to get rid of anything that feels stuck or heavy. Just get the blood flowing, the energy moving. Ancient technique that shamans used. Good, and then release. We're going to come forward onto all fours into tabletop. If you have blocks, just bring them to the top of your mat. So we're going to spread the fingers wide, wrists under the shoulders, knees hip width distance apart. Draw the navel into the back of the spine. Try not to collapse in your shoulders, so a gentle puffing in the upper back of the neck long. Stabilize your pelvis and your spine. You're going to extend your right leg back, your left fingertips forward, opposite leg and arm. Keep drawing the navel in, and then point your right toes and lift the right leg, keeping the hip closed. Left arm extends up, palm in. Good. On your next inhale, you're here to prepare, lengthen the spine. As you exhale, left elbow to right knee, curl in, crunch. Twice more, inhale, extend. Reach nice and long. Exhale, round in. Inhale, extend. Exhale, round in. Inhale, extend. This time the left hand comes down. Pivot onto your left shin so it faces out to your left. Right foot comes down. You're in gate pose with a modified side plank variation. So your right arm's going to extend up and over, fingertips face the front of your mat, and really extend from the outer edge of your right foot all the way through to the fingers. So really opening up in the side body. You're welcome to let the right leg float up if you want a little more core, but just make sure you're zipping in the low belly, flexing your right foot. On the exhale, we'll come back to table here. Pivot your left shin back, extending the right leg once again. Inhale, we're going to shift slightly forward, hug your elbows in. On the exhale, bend your elbows toward the back of the mat, push through your palms, a mini chaturanga. Your sternum reaches forward. Inhale, push up. Twice more. Exhale, could just bend the elbows just a couple inches, just building strength. Inhale, push up, keep lifting the belly. Exhale, bend the elbows back, even on both hands, and then push up. You're going to step your right foot through between the hands, low lunge, sweeping the arms up. Thumbs back, pinkies forward, tailbone lengthens down, zip up the low belly. Inhale, lengthen the spine. Exhale, bend your elbows, right hip pulls back as you blossom your heart. Open the chest. Inhale, extend the arms. Exhale, half split. Hips go back, toes toward the face. We'll do that 2 more times. Flow with your breath. Bend your right knee. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, cactus the elbows. So drawing the shoulders onto the back, open the chest. Right hip pulls back. Inhale, extend the arms. Exhale, half split. 1 more time. Inhale, sweep up. Exhale, show your heart. Inhale, extend. Exhale, half split. This time we'll hold here. You're welcome to take your hands on blocks for support. Try to have your right hip in line with the right ankle, toes toward the face, and soften the shoulders. Keep lengthening the sternum and the chest forward, back of the neck long, breathing into your hamstring. We'll rebend the right knee, shift your weight forward, hands down, framing your right foot, tuck your left toes under, power up your back leg. Inner thighs are magnetizing, left hand stays down, twist, right arm opens up. Right hip draws down, the left hip draws up a little more, and you're twisting from the rib cage. Soften the left shoulder down, away from your ear. Exhale, right hand comes down. Step back, downward facing dog. Just give it a couple petals here. We'll come back to downward. Good. And then we'll lift the heels, inhale forward to high plank. On your exhale, bend the elbows. You're gonna lower onto your belly. You can always take your knees down. Tops of the feet are down. Fingertips wide and a little forward. Pubic bone down, lift the belly. Inhale, we're gonna roll upper back, and then the head is last to come up. Relax the shoulders. You don't need to go super high. Exhale, belly, chest, chin, forehead like a snake. Twice more. Inhale, pinky sides of the toes are down. Maybe gently engage the glutes, protect the low back. Exhale, lower down. 1 more. Inhale, roll up, full breath in, nice and easeful. And exhale all the air out. Take your hands by your upper chest, elbows in, and then we'll lift into a baby cobra. See if you can hover your hands here. Opening the chest, you'll feel the back body light up. Please do not hold breath. Gently place your palms down. Maybe find a bit more height here. Shoulders back, heart forward. And exhale, lower down. Tuck your toes underneath. On an inhale, you're going to push up through table or high plank. And exhale back to downward facing. Lift the heels. Gently lower the knees down. You're back in tabletop position. Gently push the floor away. Upper back is rounding a little bit. So a gentle puffing, I should say. Draw the navel in. Left leg extends back. Right fingertips forward. Stabilize your spine and pelvis. We'll lift the left leg, right arm extends, palm in. Inhale to prepare. Exhale, right elbow to left knee, round, curl in. Twice more, inhale, extend. Exhale, round. Inhale, extend. Exhale, round. Inhale, extend. Lower the right hand down, exhale. Pivot to your right shin so it's out to the right. Your left foot could come down, left arm reaches up and over toward the top of the mat, palm down. Reaching through the outer edge of your left foot all the way through to your fingers. Breathing into the whole left side body. If you want more, you can always extend and lift the left leg. Make sure you're zipping the low belly in. Stabilize your right shoulder. Good, and we'll lower the left hand down. Take that right shin back behind you. Left leg extends up. Inhale, shift slightly forward. Point your left toes. Exhale, hug your elbows in. Mini chaturanga. Bend the elbows back. Keep your belly lifted. And push the floor away. Twice more. Exhale, bend the elbows back. Push through the palms. Inhale, lift up. 1 more time. Exhale, lower down. Inhale, push up. And exhale, step your left foot through between the hands. Low lunge. Inhale, settle here on your exhale. Good. Inhale, lengthen the spine. Exhale, bend the elbows back. Left hip pulls back as you open the chest. Inhale, extend. And exhale, half split. Hips back, toes toward the face. We'll do that twice more. Inhale, sweep up. Ride the wave of your breath. Exhale, bend the elbows, lean back, open the chest. Reach up. Inhale, exhale, half split. One more time. Inhale, sweep up. Exhale, blossom. Inhale, extend. Exhale, half split. This time we hold, maybe hands on blocks. Toes toward the face. Hip behind the ankles, soften the shoulders. Long spine. Nice and easeful breath. Rebend the left knee. Take your arms and lift them up. Inhale, low lunge. Exhale, frame your left foot. Tuck your right toes under, power up the back leg. Right arm down, left arm twists and reaches up. Left hip's drawing down. Lift more in the right hip. Soften the right shoulder down away from the ear. Release your left hand down, step back, downward facing dog. Push to the palms so your sit bones reach up and back. You can bend your knees here if you'd like. Wrap the upper arms around and in, broaden the upper back. Release any excess tension in your head, long spine. Making sure the heels are behind the toes so they're not winging off to the sides or caving inward. Firm the outer thighs. Now on an inhale, we're going to come forward to high plank. We're going to do a little bit of core work here. So your right forearm's going to come down. Your left forearm's going to come down. So your forearms are parallel to each other. Elbows roughly under the shoulders. You're going to draw the pubic bone in towards your chin. Draw the navel in. And a gentle pushing down of the forearms to find a lift. Steady your gaze, steady your breath. Bring your feet together. We're going to invite in some hip dips. So you're going to dip over to the right, maybe it touches, maybe not. Center, over to the left. Inhale, center, exhale to right. Inhale, center, exhale to the left. Keep going. Right, left, right, left. Few more. Right, left. Last round. Right, left. Good. And then release your hips down, nice, controlled. Point your toes, Sphinx pose. So elbows come toward your body as your chest opens. Press to the forearms and the palms. Enjoy this beautiful front extension. Good, now we're going to add on a little bit here. So we'll tuck the toes under. We're going to draw the chin down and draw the navel in. Re-extend to your forearm plank. Pubic bone in towards your chin. Try not to let the hips go way higher or way lower. They're in line with your body. And we're going to shift back and forth here from forearm plank to dolphin dog, or variation. So we're going to inhale. You're going to bring your sit bones up and back. Your chest comes through the shoulders. And then inhale back to forearm plank. Just like this. Up and down. Shifting forward and back. This is an excellent sequence to prep for a headstand one day. Building strength in the shoulders. Forward and back. Use your breath. We'll do 3 more. That's 2. And 1 more. Back to forearm plank. We're going to press down with the left palm, press down with the right palm, high plank, and exhale. Downward facing dog. Take a breath in here. Exhale through the mouth. Bring your feet together. Come into child's pose. Knees wide. Bring your sit bones back to your heels. And melt your forehead and chest down. Just a few more cycles of breath here. Reestablishing your connection with your breath. Good, we'll walk the hands toward the body, come onto your knees. If this is not comfortable, you can always take a couple blocks to prop your hips up. We're going to move through some pranayama, breathing exercise called Kapalabhati, breath of fire. So this breath work is not recommended if you are pregnant. So if you are pregnant, just be here with your breath, palms up, in and out through the nose. Breath of fire is done with short, sharp exhales through the nose. The inhale is passive. You'll catch on once we get going. If you'd like to go faster than my pace, go ahead, or slower than my pace. You're welcome to do that. Really trust in the pranayama, trust in the process. So we'll do 3 rounds and we'll hold the breath in between each round, engaging bandhas. So we'll extend the arms up and out into a V, thumbs out, fingers in. Imagine your arms like energy wands. So you're going to stabilize the shoulder blades, broaden the collarbones, and really extend the arms. So finding a sense of ease as you're engaged. We'll take a breath in through the nose and breathe out through the nose. And inhale in, exhale 3/4 of the air out, and then begin. Keep going. You can focus your inner gaze and eyesight in between the eyebrows, the third eye. Keep going for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale all the air in, hook the thumbs, hold the breath at the top, engage Jalandhar, gentle tuck in of the chin, engage Mula Bandha. Find ease and calm as you hold here, purifying the body, removing any stagnant energy. With ease, without gasping, you're going to exhale the air out, release your hands down. Give yourself a cycle of breath. And then we'll prepare again. Arms out, thumbs out, fingers in. Stabilize. Inhale in. Exhale half the air out. And begin. If you've been doing this for a while, you can engage Mula Bandha as you do the pranayama. Keep going for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale all the air in, hook the thumbs, gently pull the thumbs away. Jalandhar, hold the breath, Mula Bandha. Find ease as you create the radiance in the body, expanding your light. Exhale with ease, release the arms lower. Take a cycle of breath. We'll do 1 more round. We're just purifying the body, cleansing the channels. creating more space. Reach the arms up, thumbs out, fingers in. Energy wands, inhale in. Exhale, half the air out. Begin. Keep going. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale in, hold at the top, hook the thumbs, gentle push, pressure away. Jalandhara, Mula Bandha. When you're ready, you exhale, lower the arms. Backs of the hands on the thighs, palms up, close your eyes, just let yourself feel and receive. And whatever has come up for you, just notice. When you're ready, we'll meet back in downward facing dog. You can pedal out the knees here if you'd like. And then find stillness. Steady your gaze. Let's bend the knees and look between the hands, and then walk or step to the top of your mat and fold. Inhale, smooth breath, halfway lift. Open the chest, shoulders open. Exhale, fold. Inhale, we'll rise all the way up to stand. And exhale, hands to heart center. Continue. Inhale, sweep the arms up, look up. Exhale, lead with the heart, fold over your hips. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, plant your palms, step back, high plank. We're going to shift slightly forward. You can always do this on your knees. Hug the elbows in, and we're going to bend the elbows back, push to the palms. Chaturanga, come down halfway. Lift the belly, point your toes. Engage your glutes, and just push up from here. Good, the knees are lifted, chest and shoulders draw back. And exhale, tuck your toes under. Hips go up and back, downward facing. 3 breaths. Moving like honey. Bend your knees, look between the hands. Walk or step to the top of your mat and fold. Inhale, halfway lift, open the chest. Exhale, fold. Inhale, we'll rise all the way up. Exhale, hands to heart center. Warming up the body some more. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, plant your palms, step back, chaturanga. You can always come all the way to your belly, to cobra. Inhale, point your toes, just push up. Chest opens, engage the glutes. Exhale, downward facing. Good. We're going to sweep the right leg up, lift your right inner thigh, hips stay level. Inhale. Exhale, knee towards your chest, come towards plank. Draw in, lift the belly. Inhale, right leg sweeps up. Exhale, right knee to your left tricep, cross. Inhale, right leg sweeps up. Exhale, right knee to right elbow or tricep. You're going to lower it down, slide it to your wrist, and then lift back up. Back to center, step it through between the hands, maybe hands on blocks if you like here. Inhale, chest off the thighs, soften the shoulders. Exhale, modified pyramid, hips back, extend your right leg, fold. Twice more. Inhale, bend your right knee, open the chest. Exhale, modified pyramid, fold. You're on the ball of the left foot. Inhale, forward. And exhale. We'll hold here for about 3 breaths, breathing into your hamstring. Right hips pulling back. Rebend your right knee. Inhale, sweep up, high lunge. Hands into prayer. Torso comes forward. Twist from your core over to the right. Left tricep hooks on the outside of the right thigh. Press into your palms. Lift and lengthen the left side body. Reach to the crown of the head. Inner thighs are magnetizing toward one another. You can always take the left knee down on the ground. Good. With control, inhale, high lunge. Exhale, open it up, warrior two. Your right glute and hip is drawing around and into the center. Knee in line with your second and third toe. Flip your right palm, reverse. Expand in the right side body. Warrior two. Extended side angle, right forearm to right thigh, left arm arches up and over, reach to the fingers. Maybe your right hand comes down to the ground or on a block. Keep tucking that right hip under. Long line in the left side body. Use the power of your legs with grace. Come back to warrior two. Extend your right leg. Turn your right toes in toward facing the left long edge of your mat. Heels behind your toes, hands on the waist. Inhale, open and expand the chest. Exhale, hips draw back as you fold over the hips and down. Hands could be on the ground, or they could be through the legs. Or if you want, you can interlace them behind you and take them as far forward toward the head as it feels okay. Wherever you are, just breathe and ground into your belly. Try not to let the shoulders collapse into your ears. Maintain length in your spine. Keep integrity in the legs. Okay, now if your hands are interlaced, release them back down to the ground. If your hands are through the legs, bring them back underneath your shoulders. We'll place the left hand in the center and we'll extend the right arm and twist here from the rib cage so your hips stay level. You're not dipping over to the right. You're just twisting from the core. If you want a little more, your left hand can come to your right ankle or calf and start to dip the left shoulder down as you gaze under the right underarm. Release to center, halfway lift here, fingertips down. And exhale, twist to the other side, either right hand in the center, left arm opens up, or right hand to the left ankle or calf, dipping the right shoulder down, long spine. And release. Fingertips down, inhale, halfway lift, lengthen, exhale, fold. Hands on the waist, strong legs, inhale with a flat back all the way up. And exhale, heels come in, toes out, bend your knees. Goddess squat. So the outer thighs are working, your knees in line with the toes, glutes engaged, tailbone lengthening down, lower belly zips in. Reach the arms up, knees stay bent. Exhale, cactus the elbows. So the chest is open, the backs of the arms are leaning back. Stabilize your shoulder blades. So this is controlled here. We're engaged, but we're not gripping. Inhale, extend the legs and the arms, reach up. Exhale, bend the elbows, use your imagination as if you're holding weights. Bend the knees, twice more. Inhale, extend up. Exhale, bend, dip. One more time, inhale, extend. Exhale, bend. Good, stay here. Now we're just gonna pulse, dip. Just tiny little bends in the knees, up and down. Glutes are still engaged, firm the outer thighs. Stay with your breath. If you want more, you can always bring your heels up, but make sure your ankles are really stable and strong. keep going for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower. Inhale, extend the legs and the arms. Turn your toes back forward, heels behind the toes, and exhale, lower all the way down. Take a cycle of breath. Exhale out of the mouth if you need. Walk your hands to frame your right foot and step the left foot beside the right, hip width distance apart. Bend your knees, slowly roll up, one vertebra at a time. Roll the shoulders onto your back, Tadasana. Palms face forward, legs supporting you. Good. Let's bring the feet completely together. Inhale, chair pose. Engage the glutes, draw the navel in. Pausing here, find the power of your breath. If you want to add more, maybe come on to the balls of the feet, lifting the heels. Imagine you're sitting back in a chair. Steady breath. Chest open. And extend the legs. Inhale and exhale. Palms face down, arms in front of you. Steady your gaze once again. You're going to lift the heels, ankles nice and strong, zip the legs together. We're going to slowly come down and bend the knees as if you're sliding against the back of the wall. So glutes engage, stabilize your core. So right, if you're shaking, nice and strong, at any point you got to take your hands down, take your hands down. You're going to come all the way, bum toward the heels. Release your arms. If this is too much, you can stay with your hands on the ground here and just practice balancing on the toes. You can stay centered with your hands in prayer. If you want to come with me for a twist, your left hand, the outside of the left hand comes to the outside of the right thigh, using it as traction to twist with the right arm extending back, palm facing out. Twisting from the rib cage, your gaze can look over to the right or maybe towards the back hand. Trusting in your balance, back to center. Other side, right back of the hand to the outside of the left thigh, twisting here. So you're lifting your roots, your mula bandha is going to help with balance, which is your pelvic floor and your perineum. It's like a lift. Imagine as if you're holding in your pee, but you still find ease in your breath. Back to center. Hands in prayer. Now try to do this without your hands. You're going to just sit back onto your bum and into Navasana boat pose. Your hands could stay behind the backs of the knees, your feet can stay down, or you can stay lifted here. Chest open. Legs together. We're going to shift into low boat and back to boat. So we're going to extend the legs, let the chest and legs hover. Inhale, boat. Extend. And just use each movement with a cycle of breath, an inhale or an exhale, whatever makes more sense to you here. We'll keep going for 5. Heart stays open. 4. Find ease. 3, 2, 1. Back to boat pose. Hands behind the backs of the knees. We're going to rock and roll to practice to come up into chair. So just rock and roll back to boat. Rock onto your back, back to boat. We're going to come this time all the way back up to chair. Try not to use the hands. Back up to chair. Good. Extend the legs and reach the arms up. And exhale, we're going to fold over the legs. Take a cycle of breath here. Inhale, halfway lift. Open the chest, long spine. Exhale, plant your palms, step back, take a flow. Chaturanga, lift the belly. Inhale, upward facing. Exhale, downward facing. You have about 5 breaths here. You can stay in downward facing or come into child's pose. You can take another flow if you feel really energized, as long as you keep the integrity in your breath. Let's meet back in downward facing. Then we'll move like honey. Left leg's gonna rise. Inhale, steady the hips. Exhale, knee towards your chest. Come forward, tuck in, round, lift. Inhale, left leg extends back. Exhale, cross, left knee to right tricep. Inhale, left leg extends. Exhale, left knee to left tricep. And you're gonna slide it down towards your wrist. Lift back up, back to center. Step the left foot through between the hands, maybe hands on blocks. Inhale, lengthen the chest, open the shoulders. Exhale, modified pyramid, left leg extends, hips draw back, fold over the leg. Twice more. Inhale, bend the left knee, open. Exhale, fold. One more time. Inhale, forward, lift. Exhale, this time we'll fold here. Left hip's drawing back, ground down through the big left toe mound. Rebend your left knee. Inhale, sweep up, high lunge. Exhale, hands into prayer. Torso comes forward. Twist from the core over to the left. Hook right tricep to the outside of the left thigh. Push into the palms. Maybe you look back, really engage that back leg, or take the knee down. Long right side of the body, reach to the crown of the head. Open up the collarbones. Inhale, back to high lunge. Exhale, open up warrior two. Steady here. Left hip draws in, tuck it into the midline. Stabilize your legs. Trust in the power of your legs. Flip your left palm, reverse. Breathe into your left side body. Extended side angle, left forearm to left thigh, right arm up and over, reach to the fingers. Left hand can come down to the ground or the block if you'd like. Keep tucking the left hip under as you trust to lean the chest back. Reach and extend through the outer edge of your right foot all the way through to your fingers. With care, back to warrior two. You're gonna cartwheel the hands down, frame your left foot, look forward, all 10 toes forward, and just step your right foot beside the left, hip width distance, and fold. Inhale, halfway lift, open the chest. Exhale, fold. And this time we'll heel toe the feet wider here, malasana, heels in, toes out, bend your knees. You can always sit on a block here. We're gonna come into crow pose, into a balance here. You can stay in malasana the whole time if you're not interested in crow, if you have sensitivities in the wrist. Maybe you practice coming into crow. So you're gonna plant your hands down in front of you, fingers spread wide. I like to bring my feet a little more together. And here I wanna make sure my gaze is forward. So I'm not looking down because I don't wanna fall on my face, on my forehead. I want to look where I'm going. So I'm basically just shifting my weight forward. Your knees could come to your triceps if you're just learning this, and you can practice shifting the weight. Gaze forward, practice shifting forward and back. So you're lifting your belly in. Maybe here you lift your bum up and you play with lifting one foot, maybe lifting the other. So you're just transferring the weight, eyes forward. Maybe you can try both. If you've been doing this for a while, you can always snug the knees into your underarms and find a little bit more lift and playing with transfer of weight. Use your fingertips to track and to stop you from tipping all the way forward. This is a really great exercise for trust. So you're trusting in your strength and your abilities and just getting a little playful. When you're finished with crow, come back to center and we're gonna close the legs up. Come back to this toe squat. And we're gonna transfer into a modified side crow. If you're not interested in this, you can practice your toe balance here, just hands in prayer or hands on the ground, or stay in malasana. If you're coming with me, knees together, you're going to twist your body over to the right, fingers to the right. Your left tricep is going to come to the outside of your right legs here. Left palm plants down. Right elbow and tricep to the bottom of your thigh here. So you're creating a little shelf here, fingers spread wide. Again, eyes are forward. So you find a nice opening in the left side body here. You're really twisting and snugging in the triceps to your thighs. And you're trusting to transfer the balance here, the weight, into your hands. And you can just start by shifting forward and back. So it's nice to start this way because you have the support of your thighs on your triceps. Maybe here you start to lift the feet off of the ground. Okay, and you're just playing with a transfer of weight here. If you want more, you can play and extend both legs. When you feel like you've had enough, you come back to center. And we'll take it to the other side. You're gonna balance both sides out. So we twist over to the left, hook your right tricep to the outside of the left thigh. And even if you're not doing the arm balance, you can just practice these twists here. It's a really nice stretch and opening. So snug in your triceps to your thighs, spread the fingers wide, gaze come forward, and practice just transferring your weight back and forth. Using your finger pads, your fingertips to help you with weight distribution and balance. Maybe you extend, play around with your legs. Oops. When you feel like you've had enough, back to center. We'll find a fold here. So extend the legs, feet hip width distance. Release into a fold, grab opposite elbows, releasing your wrists. Let yourself sway. Good, inhale, halfway lift, long spine to cleanse, open the chest. Exhale, plant your palms, step back, take a flow if you'd like, 1 breath per movement. Inhale, upward facing or cobra. Exhale, downward facing. Let's bend the knees and look between the hands. Walk or step to the top of your mat, fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, we'll rise, sweep the arms all the way up. Exhale, hands to heart center. Release your hands down. We'll come into some more balance here. Bring the weight into your left foot. Take your right knee in toward you, hug your right shin. You can stay right here with balance today. If you want to try wrapping your peace fingers and thumb around your big right toe, arm on the inside, left hand to your waist, this might be it. You can practice here and maybe extend your right leg forward. You can keep a bend in your right knee or fully extend. Maybe left arm opens out to the side. You take it where you want to go. Keep a tone in your belly, shoulders softened. Find a point to focus on with your eyes. Trusting in your strength, your balance, and your focus. If you want to take the leg out to the side, making sure that the hip isn't lifting up. You want to draw that right hip down and under. If you want a little more, left arm can reach up. You can start to arc up and over toward the right leg if you wanted to play with that. Every day the balance is different. So be okay with where you are today. You're going to bring the leg back to center and slowly release. Give your legs a shake if you need. We'll go to the other side. So right hand to your right hip. or interlace the hands around the left shin. This is where you're saying stay. If you want to go further, right hand to right waist, peace fingers and thumb hook to your left big toe. Find the tall spine again and extend. Maybe you play. Really engage and lift that right standing leg so you feel supported. Maybe your right arm extends. You can start to draw the leg out to the side. Maybe the knee is bent and you draw it out to the side. Maybe you try the arch with the right arm up and over, extending toward the left leg. Wherever you are, bring your leg back to center. Slowly release. Give yourself a shake. Be proud of yourself. And this is the last flow sequence. Inhale, we'll sweep the arms up. Maybe look up. Exhale, lead with your heart, fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, plant your palms, step back, last flow. Downward facing. Let's prepare for pigeon. So the right leg will sweep up, inhale. Exhale, right knee to right wrist, right ankle towards the left. Sliding your left leg back in space. Before we fold, you can always use props to cushion yourself. Take your hands on either side of the body. Inhale, open the chest. Exhale, now we find pigeon. If pigeon is too much on the knee joints, you can take deer pose or go onto your back and take figure 4. Propping your head if you need with a block, or stacking your fists. Or if you want a little more, you can thread your left arm through, palm up, and it threads under your right arm, taking your left shoulder down and your left ear down. So you decide where you go. Tune into your breath. Find the courage to soften into those areas where it feels uncomfortable. Trusting in the process of letting go. We'll start to make our way back onto our hands. Take your right bum down and swing your left leg forward. We'll grab a hold of the left foot. So we'll interlace the hands around the left foot here, and we'll start to extend the left leg. So open the chest here. It's all right if your knee's bent. Tall spine. If you want a little more, what you'll do is you'll take your left hand to your left heel, and your right hand, thumb down, will come to the outside of the left foot and start to kick and extend the left arm back, twist. We'll come back to center, prepare for a seated twist. So left foot comes to the outside of the right thigh, left hand behind you as your kickstand, right arm reaches up, inhale. Exhale, either hug your left knee in or hook your right tricep, twisting to the left. Torso over the hips, collarbones open. Gentle rinsing using your breath. Let's slowly unwind over to the right, counter stretch. Back to center. You can swing the leg around and come back to downward facing any way you want to come back to down dog. We'll prepare for the other side of pigeon. Left leg will rise, inhale. Exhale, left knee to left tricep, left ankle towards the right. Slide the right leg back in space. Hands on either side of you. Inhale, open the chest. Exhale, take your pigeon to sleep. You can thread the right arm through if you'd like. Stacking your fists or use a block for your forehead. Breathing into any density you feel, any tension. Softening your jaw. Good, and then we'll bring our hands onto the ground, lift your chest up, take your left sit bone down, swing your right leg forward. Now, we'll interlace the hands around the foot, the right foot. Find a lift in the chest, long spine, and extend your right leg any amount. You can keep the knee bent or fully extend. You can always use a strap if you'd like. If you'd like a twist, your right hand cups your right heel. Take your left hand, thumb down, grab a hold of the outside of your right foot and start to twist from the core. Right arm extends back. Maybe extend in that leg. Tall spine. In and out through the nose. Back to center. Take your right foot to the outside of the left thigh, seated twist. Right arm behind you as your kickstand. Inhale, left arm reaches up. Exhale, twist to the right. Hug your right knee or hook. Chest open. Gentle rinse with the breath. Slowly unwind, counter stretch to the left. Back to center. Unravel the legs, scoot yourself up a bit so there's space for you when you lay down. Take a block in your hands, may or may not need it, and we're going to slowly roll down. Feet stay planted on the mat. You're going to roll through each vertebra in the spine, so make sure the low back tries to touch the ground first. Feet stay down. Articulating the spine all the way down. Block aside, Supta Baddha Konasana. Soles of the feet touch, knees open. One hand on the belly, one hand on the heart. Maybe lift and lower your chest so your elbows slide in. Close your eyes. letting love flow to the palms of your hand and into your body, your heart, and your stomach. And then we'll slowly make our way out of this shape, hands on the outside of the legs, close the knees. Take the feet hip width distance, heels close to your glutes, preparing for bridge. Your palms could stay down to support you as you lift your hips up, or you can interlace the hands, walk the shoulders in. Lengthen the tailbone toward the knees. Imagine a beach ball between the legs. Good, release your hands and your shoulders, slowly roll down, upper back, mid back, low back, release your glutes. Options for the second inversion. You can take shoulder stand, or if you're feeling like you've had enough, you can take a block and slide it under your tailbone, your sacrum, that bony part above your bum, and extend the legs up. If you do not have a block and you don't want to do shoulder stand, you can also just take your legs up with no block. If you're coming into shoulder stand, really listen to your body. You're going to extend the legs up toward the sky, lift your hips up, take your hands to your low back to support you. Your legs could be right over the hips if you'd like for that variation, or slightly on an angle. You choose what's more supportive for you. Make sure you can still breathe. Refreshing the legs. If you want to come into halasana, you can start to bring the legs with so much care toward the back of your mat, towards your head. You decide, you trust in your body and how far you want to go. Listening to your body. If your toes touch, you're welcome to interlace the hands and walk the shoulders in. Try not to look from left or right, your head stays centered. Find ease. Nourishing breaths. If you have your hands interlaced, release and support your hips again, and slowly enjoy the roll down from halasana back down onto your bum. If your legs are extended on a block, you can take the block out. We'll all bend the knees. Take the feet wide and just give yourself a gentle windshield wiper from side to side. We'll come into fish pose as a counter pose from shoulder stand. If you don't want to do fish, you can just stay here, windshield wipering from side to side. If you want to come into fish, any way you like to go into it, this is the way that I was taught. So knees bent, feet down, lift your hips up. Hook your thumbs behind your body, palms face down. You want to walk your shoulders in as close together as possible, so you lift the chest. Palms stay down, and then rest your body on the arms so the chest is puffed up. And then extend the legs, feet flexed, and you're going to shift most of your weight onto the forearms. And then your head comes back. Most of your weight is on your arms. You're not dumping weight on your head. Breathing into your chest your throat. Try not to let your eyes roll all the way back. If you're in fish, with so much care, release. Take your arms out into a T. And again, feet wide, gentle windshield wiper from side to side. We're going to move into one last shape before Savasana, happy baby. So knees in toward you, arms on the inside, flex the feet. Grab a hold of either your calves, your ankles, the outer edges of the feet, or maybe peace fingers and thumb hook around your big toe. You can be still, or you can rock from side to side, going all the way to the edges as if you're going to tip over. Maybe you play with extending one leg and the other. Make this your own. How does your body want to move? Maybe you try extending both legs. When you feel like you're ready and complete, you're going to bend your knees in toward the center, wrap your arms around your shins. Lift your forehead and chest in toward your knees. As you exhale, extend out into Savasana. Take up as much space as you'd like. Support yourself as you need. If you need a blanket or you want to have a bolster or pillows under the knees for support for your low back. Maybe you lift and lower the chest, slide the shoulders in, wiggle the hips. Make the adjustment so that you're really comfortable. Releasing any effort of your breath. Closing the eyes. And let your whole body rest on the ground. There is nothing left for you to do. Trust in the support in the ground and the earth that is beneath you. And the more you relax, the more you are held. And just allow the energy, your prana, your life force, to organize itself into balance and harmony and coherence as you lay here in this ultimate state of receivership, bathing in your light. Noticing what it feels like to be at home in the center of your multidimensional being. And know that you always, always have access to this. You can slowly and gently begin your return by deepening your breath. Bringing movement back to your body however you wish. Maybe you move your wrists, your toes, your fingers. Bring your arms up overhead for a big stretch, pointing your toes, stirring your body into wakefulness. Take your knees in toward you, give yourself a good hug, acknowledge your efforts and for showing up for yourself. Rolling onto one side. Pause on your side for a moment. Take a few breaths into your upper back. In your own time, when you're ready, come up to a seat. Any seat. We'll close the practice like we did in a seated position, like we began. We'll bring our palms to touch right in front of our heart space, a slight bow in of the chin, tall spine, acknowledging and bowing to the teacher and the light that is within you. Take these moments to just be here with yourself, with your energy, with your breath. I trust that I am exactly where I need to be. I trust the process. I trust myself. I trust. Noticing how you feel or what comes up for you when you hear or say these words without judgment. Inhaling in trust. Exhale out fear. Inhale in trust. Let it fill up your entire being. And exhale out fear. One more. Inhale in trust. Let it radiate through your entire being. Exhale out fear. Let it all go. Thank you for sharing your practice with me and for your trust. Thank you for your support. From my heart to yours. Namaste.